Hello and welcome to another broadcast of the PTA Tolf Tour. I'm your host, Joshua Cape. We'll be going live out in a couple minutes to the Walker residence in Sherman, Texas, home of the Hot Links Country Club and the 2011 Sherman Invitational. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with Tolf, I'm going to turn it over to my friend, assistant cameraman, and Tolf historian, Derek Walker.
Thank you, Josh. Tolf, you know, it's four simple little letters, T-O-L-F, a simple combination of two sports, tennis and golf, invented by the great Anthony Walker some 10 years ago. In this past 10 years, it has blossomed to become one of the greatest obscure sports of our time. And with us here today, we have three of the greatest Tolf players, Trevor Sky Walker, Dayton Boom Boom Walker, and Taylor El Sombrero Mars. Back to you, Josh.
Thanks, Derek. Well, it's quite a scorcher out there today in Sherman, Texas, with a heat index greater than that of Death Valley, but that would only stop lesser Tolf players. Let's check in with our contestants right now.
So, this is Trevor Walker, and Trevor, how do you feel about your chances in the Open today?
I stink. I'm not gonna lie to you, I stink. And I bet you $100 that I lose by at least 7 or 8.
All right, well, you're on. Back to you, Josh.
We've got a great game today consisting of 9 holes. Like I said, on the Walker property here. We've got a pond all the way in the back there, and we have a pool up here, and it's going to be a great day. Like I said, it's going to be hot. We've got to keep those water bottles close to us. But let's turn in and speak with Taylor Mars, our other contestant for today.
So, Taylor, how do you feel about your Open today?
Well, Rissa, if I may. I'm not gonna lie to you, my entire life has been surmounting to this one point, and I'm quite excited. There's no I in team, and you know, we're just gonna go out and give 120% as always. There's a great energy in the gym today, and really happy to be here. So, yeah.
All right, well, good to hear from you. Okay, our third contestant today, Dayton Walker, decided not to interview. All he said was that he didn't want to talk. He just is here to play some Tolf today.
Thanks, Krissa. Well, I've just gotten word that the field conditions are looking good and that the Tolfers are all ready to tee off, so we're going to get started in just a minute. With a tee time of 4:21, our first Tolfer is Trevor Walker. First shot is going to be from the balcony, all the way. You can see it there. Center of your screen, the swing. With a tee time of 4:28, Dayton Walker prepares for his first hit. Woo!
Get in the hole! Go home, ball!
Get down.
Shot. Yeah, right on the fairway.
Last but not least is Taylor Mars with a tee time of 4:30, attempting his first shot from the balcony. With his second shot on hole number 1 is Day Day. Pretty good hit. Went off a little to the right there, but looks like he should be in pretty good shape to knock this one out for birdie. We have par 4 on hole number 1. Trevor Walker for shot number 2 on hole 1. Off to the left there. Taylor with his caddy. Walking over to take shot number 2. He's got the tree to contend with over here, making it a little bit difficult with the swing, but we'll see how he does on his second shot.
Patty, come hither. What say you on this one?
I say we go with the sombrero.
Alright, that's exactly what I was thinking. They just don't make them like this anymore.
No.
I know. Classic. Ooh, that's gonna be the same.
Nice hit. Looks like he's got a definite chance at par, if not birdie. Day's got his shot number 3. He has the same problem that Taylor contended with just a moment ago. A tree in the way. But with the third attempt, he definitely has a chance for par 4.
Good shot. Good shot.
Nice.
Trevor Walker for birdie on hole number 1. And he got it. Taylor's got some real potential here to go for birdie on hole number 1 to tie it up with Trevor Walker.
Welcome, Taylor!
What are you feeling here?
I think we should go with the Abe Lincoln.
Honest Dave never lies. It's the truth in that. Not for out.
Woo! Hey! Ow!
You got this, Tay.
Give me sight beyond sight.
Success. Day for par 4 on hole number 1. He's got to hit the bench.
Shot. Shot. Ooh, yeah. That'll move the chains, man.
That's right.
Look at the beautiful wildlife on the Walker residence there.
Good shot. Good shot.
Trevor Walker with shot number 1 on hole 2.
Do it to it, love.
In the hole!
Whoa!
Ooh. Ricocheted off the tree and the bench. Pretty short shot there. Dylan Mars has a pretty good chance here to hit a further shot than Trevor just did. Hoping he gets a little bit better luck with the trees and with the bench here.
Wish I had my pair of Dockers today. On a dock.
Hit the trees, but still got quite a bit more distance than Trevor did. Aiming again, like I said before. And there we go. That black pole right there in front of the fence. And finally, Day for his first opportunity on hole number 2. Probably at a disadvantage here, just given his lack of strength comparatively to Trevor and Taylor. So we'll see how he does here. Oh, flipping the hat. Getting some style points going on, hoping it helps him with his shot. Warming up those wrists.
He's trying to lob.
All right. Golf ball. I'd go forehand.
Day's got the tree to contend with on his second shot on hole number 2.
Whoa!
Very nice. To the left of the tree.
Fine drive down the fairway.
Looks like he's second to Taylor then in terms of distance closest to the pole. Second shot for a par 3 on hole number 2. Trevor Walker.
Oh yeah.
Very nice, very nice.
Great shot.
Oh, bouncing, and it looks like it did go a pretty straight line path there.
You could go.
For par, we have Day Walker. Has a pretty open shot here, straight to the pole, and actually the base of the pole has some square tiles, and that's what he'll be aiming for right now. So just has to get enough power on this shot, keep it straight, and not quite. A little bit of anger, seems like, through the racket. A little bit of animosity here on the field between the players.
Somebody's closer.
How do you feel, Mr. Walker? How do you feel after that difficult shot? After that shank by Day-Day, he's become well acquainted with that ever-famous Tolf term. It's still your turn, those dreaded 4 words, as he prepares here. Got a little bit of an advantage here on a hill. Again, a straight shot, has to keep it straight, and far to the right. It's not an easy day for Tolf. This heat, like I said, 105 degrees, questionably hotter. Takes a lot out of the players. Taylor with the first. Really quite a quality drive on his first shot here. He's only at his second shot for hole number 2. Tip of the hat. Very nice, very close. It's just about secured par on hole number 2. To remain at 1 under overall, Trevor Walker for par on hole number 2. Ooh, just missed. Matter of a 1.5 foot potentially. For double bogey, Mr. Day-Day Walker.
There you go.
Woo! Oh yeah! Woo!
Chip in.
All day, every day. Day. Have a nice day.
Taylor Mars for par on hole number 2 in the deep rough, but not a very long shot for him.
Oh.
And he even hit the pole. The requirement was just the tile. Trevor Walker attempting a chip in for bogey.
There he goes.
After a brief water break, our 3 players are getting ready for hole number 3, which is going to be a par 2 from that pole that was just the target for hole 2, all the way to this door over here on the shed. So, and the score stands at Trevor Walker, who's currently at par. Taylor is 1 under, and Day-Day is 2 over overall. Taylor Mars, our current leader, is going to be going for his shot number 1 on hole number 3. Very nice, very nice. He's just about secured par. Has a very nice large target being that door there. Next up, Trevor Walker with his first attempt. Very nice, very nice. A little more distance to go there, but again, the target for hole number 3 is fairly large, so it looks like Taylor and Trevor both have par 2 in the bag. And with his first attempt, shot number 1 on hole 3, Day-Day Walker, he probably has a disadvantage given his limited strength in comparison to Taylor and Trevor. But we'll see how well he does on achieving par 2. Very nice shot, very nice shot. That ball you see on the right was the very first shot by Trevor. And Day-Day also has a pretty good chance here, hitting this door. And as it stands, all 3 contestants have a pretty good chance at getting par 2 on hole number 3. Trevor for par. Oh, just off to the left.
Just a little outside.
Trevor Walker going for bogey. Not quite high enough. Seems like it's a tradition here for the Walker boys. This unfriendly double bogey situation. And he gets it. Of the three, Taylor's the last one going for par.
Oh no!
Ooh, this hole proved more difficult than the contestants first reckoned with for bogey. J.D. Walker with bogey, hole number 3. For hole number 4 today, we have a par 5. There's a gazebo on the other side of the house, which you can't see right now, but it's going to be quite a difficult shot. The contestants are probably going to have to go around the house, and for his first attempt, we have Taylor.
I believe a hat change is in order. Hattie, if you may. There it is. Give me that sponge food one. Yeah, that's right. Big hat, it's fine.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, glass darn off. Hold on.
What a shot! Get down!
Thank you.
Very nice shot. That tennis arm sure gave him an advantage there.
Of course.
For his drive on shot 1 of hole 4.
Great shot. Wait!
Today's first attempt on hole number 4. Quite a formidable distance. Par is at 5, so plenty of opportunities. Looks like he's going to try for hitting this one over the fence and the tree. A little short and to the right. Not quite in the pool. Remember, the gazebo on the other side of the house is the target for hole number 4. Dede on his second attempt, hole number 4, trying to get out of the fenced-in backyard.
Good shot.
Good shot.
Oh!
Oh! Hit the pole, and looks like things just got another level of complicated for Dede. Dede has requested to drop so that he doesn't have to hit the ball out from behind that fenced-in section there by the house. Fourth shot on hole number 4. Still trying to get around the house to that gazebo, which we still haven't seen yet. It's quite a ways away.
There you go, you're out of it.
Out of the rough.
And there's that elusive gazebo we've been talking about. Dede going for shot number 5.
Good shot.
Very nice. Very nice. Straight and true. Taylor and Dede have just erected a flag over by the gazebo, the target for hole number 5. There's actually a table inside the gazebo, and the surface of that table is the target. Trevor going for his shot number 2. Very nice.
Beautiful.
It's inside the gazebo.
Got a piece of it, man.
Here's the target for hole number 4. Dede with his 6th attempt. Quite a distance to work with here. Just a bit outside the gazebo there. Gonna make it probably 8. on hole number 4, the par 5. Day-Day, shot number 7, hole 4. Going on to number 8. Just to get inside the gazebo. Alas.
Look at that hair. It's so light and feathered. You just don't see it like that anymore.
Remember, the surface of the table is the target. Gotta get it inside. Oh, very close.
That'll be a Taylor shot now.
And it's still rolling. A little bit of wind there and uneven surface. Taylor for an eagle on hole number 4.
There you go.
And he got it. Trevor will be putting the short distance.
Putter switch from the Hattie.
Come on, you digger.
Day-Day, 4 over.
Boom, gotta get that. Boom, 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 that boom.
After a lengthy break from the first 4 holes, we began the second half of the late afternoon, early evening really, with hole number 5. This here is a tree, the last tree in fact on a small hill in the Walker residence. And we just ended off hole 4 by the gazebo. As you can see, the gazebo down there will be the starting point as we start hole number 5, which has par 3, journeying this distance right here on the hill and to the farthest tree. Again, hitting it in the tree will be the target. Starting for his first attempt, hole number 5, the current leader, Taylor Mars, who's 2 under, followed by Trevor Walker, who's even, and Day-Day, who is currently 7 over. Ooh, into the tree. That's severely going to limit his distance here. Getting all the way over to this last tree on the hill for par of 3. Trevor Walker for his first shot, hole number 5. Also hit the tree. Looks like it went a little farther than Taylor's first attempt. Day-Day with his first attempt. Day-Day's got the farthest distance now. Heading over to that far tree. Right there on the right of your screen. After a short drive, Taylor here for a second shot on hole number 5. Looking to change up hats.
I'm okay with the hat, but I need some advice.
Wolverine.
What do you say? Whisper. Hit it at the tree. Okay.
That is the target.
Clarity. Okay. Here we go.
What a shot.
At the first tree there, rolling down the hill a little to the right. Looking fairly good for
Trying to make it go.
achieving par 3. Trevor's first drive found a little more distance than Taylor's did. He's going for shot number 2.
Oh, very good.
Very nice. Again, sliding down the hill on the right there just a little bit, but shouldn't have any problem picking up par. Shot number 2 for Day-Day.
Good placement.
Looks like all the contestants have their shots on the to the right of the tree, which you see there on your left. Taylor set up nicely for a par 3 here on hole number 5. Oh, just to the right.
That's okay.
That's going to cost him. Birdie. Trevor's going to play out for par on hole number 5. Easily gets it. Day-Day's attempt at par for hole number 5. Went under the tree, actually. Other side of the fence. For bogey on hole number 5. Into the tree. Day-Day looking for bogey on hole number 5. Looks like Taylor got it. On the downside of the hill there, but got a pretty short distance. All he has to do is get it in the tree.
Come on, baby.
You got it. We see some clouds here starting to roll in on the Walker property here as we move on to hole number 6 of the day. Here at the far end of the property we have this well. So the target for hole number 6 is going to be the roof of this well. And we're going to have Trevor Walker with his first attempt here. He is currently even with Taylor leading the pack at 1 under. And Day-Day, I believe, is currently at 8 over. Very good shot, very good shot. Taylor with his attempt. His first attempt at hole number 1. Hole number 1 has a par of 3. Trevor looks like he'll be able to get it in 2. Let's see how Taylor does. Hitting it low. A little more distance to go than Trevor, but nonetheless, definite potential for hitting the roof on his second shot, making it birdie for hole number 6. For hole number 6, Day-Day's first attempt. Furthest distance to go by Day-Day, but I'd say there's potential to pick up par on this shot. Trevor's currently the closest, looking to get birdie, as is Taylor, with a little bit of luck with that tennis arm, and then picking up par. And now let's go out to our field reporter, Carissa Walker, who's at the 6th fairway, about to speak to some of today's players.
So, Trevor, how do you feel about your last shot?
I thought it was really good. I thought I had a chance at an ace there for a second. My main worry was to get it over the tree. And as far as I did that, I think I had a good chance of getting it on the roof, getting a birdie on this hole, and moving closer to the leaderboard.
All right, well, good luck. See you next time.
Thanks, Carissa. And now for a word from our sponsors.
Today's Sherman Invitational at the Hot Links Country Club is brought to you by Gamma Tolf balls. Gamma, it just doesn't get any beta.
Day-Day's second shot on hole number 6. Closing the distance. Looking to pick up birdie on hole number 6 is Taylor. Oh, needed just a little more height to reach the roof. Didn't quite make it. Just increase the distance necessary now to the hole. From the other side of the well, Taylor going for par. Oh, a little too high that time. Didn't quite hit the roof. Taylor's not enjoying this, flipping from side to side of the well. Gonna stay on this side, but again, too short.
Can I get a putter in the house?
There it is, double bogey. Have a great first drive. Trevor's now looking to get birdie for hole number 6. Exchanging for the putter. Hoping that roof doesn't present as much difficulty as it did for Taylor. And no! Same thing that happened to Taylor. Did not get enough elevation and flipping sides. With the putter again.
There, man.
Trevor gets it for par. For par, Day on hole number 6. Oh, off to the right. Looks like he had the height there, but just couldn't quite get the accuracy on that shot. Oh, and he got it. Very topper.
That's right.
As you can see, folks, cloudy skies, dark skies. We're under a weather advisory, so it looks like we're going to have to postpone the last couple of holes for this evening and wait until tomorrow for our players and contestants to finish off the round.
Well, it looks like that's all for today, folks.
Thanks for joining us, and tune in tomorrow, same time, same place, for continuing coverage of the 2011 Sherman Tolf Invitational.
Welcome back. It's another great day for Tolf, everybody.
Indeed it is, Derek, and our players are anxious as ever to get out there and to play the last few holes. So, without further ado, let's check out the action at hole number 7. Welcome to a lovely day 2 at the Walker residence, home of the Hot Links Country Club at the Sherman Invitational. We have 3 holes left for you folks today. The bad weather has cleared up, and our contestants are about to get started on what should be a short but quite fulfilling and exciting day. Sounds like the grounds crew is starting up for the day, making sure that the playing field will be in good working order today. A friendly wave.
Alright, Josh, as you can see here, we have all the competitors driving one golf cart to save energy. Here at Hot Links, we are all completely environmentally friendly, and we use an old recycled golf cart that still runs so that we can save more energy.
Go green!
For the world. Yeah. Alright.
Green giant.
That bench you see there in front of you folks is going to be the target for hole number 7. This one's going to present a little bit of a difficulty, a lot I should say. We have the pond here immediately below to contend with, but the contestants are going to be doing their best to hit this ball around, as we see here, around the lake, because we have willows, trees, and other obstacles, as you can see here, from their starting location at the well, where we just concluded hole 6. So par for hole number 7 is going to be 5, and the players are going to be doing their best to hit the ball in the direction you see here with the camera, hopefully avoiding the water, moving around, avoiding the willows, trees, and ultimately ending up then at that bench to finish off hole number 7. Our current leader, Trevor, who is even, takes his first drive at hole number 7. And he thinks that might have just landed in the mud. Water's a little further to the left there, but there's some deep mud to contend with. Day prepares for his first drive on hole number 7. Further to the right than Trevor, but it looks like he's avoided the deep mud. And with his first attempt at a drive on hole number 7, the masked Taylor.
I'm training, and I'm fighting, and I'm ready.
Same direction as Trevor's shot, only went a little further there and avoided the mud. Day from down in the dirt, looking to get some elevation and some distance as he goes for shot number 2.
There you go.
Also from down in the mud, Trevor goes for his second shot. Did his third shot on hole number 7. Taylor only on his second shot. Looking to get it in between those trees there for some nice distance. Very nice. So, and if you can see there, the ball curved to the left following the path. And Trevor for his third attempt on hole number 7. Par is 4, looks like he's going to go over just a little bit. Did his 4th attempt on hole number 7. Has some trees to contend with down there, but if he can get it past those trees, it's a fairly straight shot. And yes, he was able to get some distance on that and avoid the tree. The bench here again is the target for, as we continue on with hole number 7. Day. We need to go for par. So quite a distance to go. Yes, it looks like it ended up in the water. Sorry folks, looks like I got a little ahead of myself earlier. This hole number 7 is actually a par 5. It should be a par 4. If you can see here, the well, which is actually behind that tree house. That's the place where the contestant started. And again, was the target as we went into hole number 6 yesterday. B to the rescue, saving the ball. No, sorry, that's Trevor saving the ball. Looking to close the distance to hole number 7. Trevor goes for his 4th attempt. Very nice. Looks like he has the distance there, and the far trees on your left, they're actually nestle in the bench, which is the target, so has a definite chance at par. Taylor for his 3rd attempt on hole number 7.
I want to know how I got the name R. Too much gusted.
Very close to the hole. Far side of the bench. Day for his double bogey to the bench. Drawing off that ball after it just went into the lake. Ooh, so close. For par, Trevor looking to get that bench. Oh, off the tree, and it looks like it hit it.
Yes.
Might have to go to an instant replay there, folks, but Day for triple bogey. Oh, just hit the near side of the tree. And that tree is going to be tough on his next attempt. Taylor for birdie now on hole number 7. And he gets it quite easily. Day looking for +4 here on hole number 7. Trying to get around that tree. Oh, and it did hit off the front tree. Looks like it would chip it right now. Or maybe not. Again. Or 7 over. Having just finished hole number 7, leaves a current tie for first place. Taylor and Trevor are both even for the number of holes hit so far. Day currently sits at 21 over. Hole number 8 is going to be quite a complicated one. We have a par of 4 in this. This clubhouse or tree house right here is going to be the target now. The players are going to attempt to keep their tennis balls stuck up here inside this clubhouse. And if you can see there on your screen, the floor is slanted, so it will be difficult. They're going to hope to find a way to wedge their balls in there and hopefully get it to stay for a par of 4. And we make our way over to Day, who's going to be playing with the handicap on hole number 8. As you can see, the other contestants are over on the far side of the lake where they just finished up hole number 7 and are now comfortably sitting on that bench in the shade. Day for his first attempt at hole number 8. It's a little bit of lift, but it does roll down the slight hill there. We'll be going again for a second attempt. A little high as well, but he did get further distance on that. Some claps from the other side of the pond. Day now for his third attempt at hole number 8, trying to get it in that treehouse there and trying to get it to stay. The underhanded is giving him a little bit of height, perhaps too much, but he definitely did close the distance there and his potential to knock out hole number 8 for par 4. What did you think about that last shot, Day? Looking to get it up in that treehouse and getting it to stay for par. Trying not to hit it too hard, otherwise it might go over. And shanked off to the left there. So now he moves for bogey. His 5th attempt on hole number 8. And he got it up. Looks like it's stuck. Let's see if we can find that. There it is, folks. I don't know if you can see it there in between those leaves, but it is definitely up there, and he definitely secured bogey on this. Trevor looking to clear the pond over to that treehouse. Tree/clubhouse. You can see it there, folks. Rolled a little far. Again, tough to see with that grass and the light, but for par number 4, he shouldn't have any problems. And for his first drive, hole number 8, Taylor steps to the plate. Now, curiously, that mask seems to be blocking his peripheral, but I guess he's hoping to get some tunnel vision here as he prepares for a long drive. And it bounced off the top bank there, but he did close the distance very well. And now we go out to Carissa Walker, our reporter, once again at the 8th fairway to speak with our players.
So, Taylor, how do you feel about your chances against top competitor Trevor Walker?
Well, as of right now, Trevor and I are even, so I'm not too worried about him. And in fact, my last shot was actually really great, and I could say I'm on par. So looking forward to this next shot. Probably get an eagle on it. Really excited. It's a great day here on the Hot Links.
All right. Well, you heard it live, folks.
Trevor looking to find an eagle in hole number 8. And he closes in that distance, so hopefully he'll be able just to put that in there. He'll go ahead for his 3rd attempt right away. We need to get it to stay in the clubhouse. He requests the putter. Oh, a little too low. So now for par. For bogey. It's bouncing around in there, but oh, bounced down for double bogey. Oh, and it did stay.
What a guy. Good job.
And Taylor, with a great first drive, narrowed in the distance really quickly. Hoping to get a little luckier with placement of the ball inside treehouse. Just to get it up so those poles don't knock it back to him. And he got it. Well, finishing off hole number 8 brings us to our last hole of the day. Hole number 9. Taylor's going to be going for his first drive. This is actually a hole-in-one opportunity. The target is the fence, any section of that chain link fence down there by the house. And currently 2 under, the leader, Taylor, will be preparing for his first drive.
Let's see if we can sort this out.
Not quite a hole-in-one opportunity, but it's got some definite distance on it, that arm of his. Looking for a drive as successful as Taylor's. Trevor steps up. The rough up there, the grass is pretty tall. Ball won't roll that far. It looks like they're both positioned nicely to get it in 2 shots, where we have a par 3 for our final hole. Dady's now preparing for his first drive in the last hole, hole number 9.
Good shot.
So you got about half the distance over there. If you can just get a comparable shot with a little more accuracy, you should be able to pick up hole number 9 with 2 attempts. Looking to pick up birdie on hole number 9. And again, that rough just makes it difficult out here. The tall grass. Some eager spectators here greeting us at the final hole. Day-Day's looking to pick up par. And doesn't quite make it.
Copper! Copper!
Looks like we have a thief on our hands.
He's gonna take it to the fence. He scored!
Oh, and it looks like in a rare twist of fate, Day-Day does pick up par.
Yeah.
And finishing up the day, Trevor steps up to knock out hole number 9 for 2. And he gets it. Taylor here is looking to pick up hole number 9 with only 2 attempts. We still have one spectator with a free mouth, but one of them is now occupied with Day-Day's last attempt.
Wearing the hat backwards.
Oh, and the tennis serve to nail it. Now in tennis, hitting the net's not quite what you want, but in this case, it worked for Taylor.
Just fine.
My, was that a great round of Tolf. I saw a lot of fire from all our competitors out there today, and plenty of unexpected twists and turns that made this one of the greatest matches I've ever seen.
I think you're absolutely right, Derek. Well, please stay with us as we go to a brief press conference with our players, and also as we go to the winner's circle, the winner's octagon, in fact, for the presentation of trophies. Thanks for taking time to speak with us today, Taylor. We appreciate it.
Much obliged.
So, how do you feel today after this 2-day Tolf round now, where you ended up coming in 2 under overall?
2 under overall, if that's a confusion of prepositions, if I may. It was a great day on the links. I had a lot of fun. 2 days was kind of tough, but you know, the fun that we had definitely outweighed the heat that we had to go through. So it was good. It was very fun.
I noticed there was some more wind today How did that affect your playing style?
I really felt like I was in Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plains, but it's just North Texas, and it's just got to roll with the punches. So. Yeah.
That's right. Well, actually, last week in Toronto, you were 5 over because those gusts reached up to 20 miles an hour. So was that something that you were keeping in mind then as you went in today?
That in Toronto, they're crazy about the beer there, so I had to pop a few before the tourney, and things got a little crazy, but it's okay.
I understand you've been getting a lot of fan mail from those young Tolfers from around the States. Is there any advice you'd like to give to them now as you have this opportunity here on national press?
Well, things I can't really say on national television aside from please be 18, but I am very supportive of the young Tolfers out there. I really hope that they keep with it. It's a great sport. It does a lot for you.
Great. Well, thanks so much.
I'm also from New York.
Also joining us in the Tolf loft today is Trevor Walker. Trevor? How did you feel out there today?
Pretty good. Played well the first few holes, but kind of lost it towards the end. I think that break over the few days kind of messed me up.
That's right. You were actually even after hole number 6 when we finished off yesterday, in the lead to Taylor, who was currently 1 over. And in these 3 holes today, it looked like you kind of fell back into the second place position there.
Started off hitting it in the mud. It was all uphill from there. That treehouse hole is a real doozy. I didn't practice it enough, I don't think. If I would have had a caddy like some people, might have been a little better, but it's okay.
And you come from Atlanta, right? And I hear they have some great Tolf courses out there, so...
Yeah, ATL. That's where Tolf got his start, A-Town down. We started in Atlanta, expanded out to Kirby, Arkansas, Whippoorwill Oaks. It's a great course. It's where I really got my bearings as a Tolf player, and I'm glad that I could bring it down here to Texas and show it off in this heat a little bit.
And I hear they have a lot of peach trees out there in Georgia, so were you familiar at all with the layout here in terms of avoiding those trees, getting those drives nice and straight?
Yeah, the peach trees is a big thing to deal with when you're playing with Tolf, and out here in the far side of the pond I knew we were going to have to deal with some horseapple trees, and horseapple looks an awful lot like a Tolf ball from a distance, so you got to be really careful about that.
Well, great. Thanks for taking the time speaking with us after that.
Thank you.
The game.
Doyle rules!
And last we have Dede speaking with us, who is actually postponing his appointment with a trainer to share a few words with us. So Dede, how did you feel today on day 2 of the Sherman Invitational out here in Hot Links? All right, looks like he declines that question. I have it here that you're actually the youngest Tolfer in the state of Texas, and actually in the southern states for that matter. You were able to achieve a score of 22 over. That wasn't quite as bad as last week where you were 30 over in Wichita Falls. Do you have any advice for aspiring young Tolfers out there? What did you do differently to change your game?
I lost.
Woo!
Ow!
Shooter! All right.
Here at Hot Links Country Club, we are privileged to be holding the Sherman Invitational, and I am proud to present this 3rd place trophy to Dayton Walker. Dayton, how do you feel about your placing?
Woo!
Okay, you heard it live. Here at Hot Links Country Club, with the Sherman Invitational, we are proud to present the 2nd place trophy to Trevor Walker. Trevor, how do you feel about your placing?
I feel good.
Looks good! Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for, the 1st place trophy to Taylor Moss.
Cubs win! Cubs win! Woo! We're streaking! Woo! We're streaking! Woo!
Thanks for joining us. Tune in next week again for Tuesday Afternoon Tolf
Here on ESPN 8.
The Ocho. Tuck in the shirt, dude.
Yep, tuck it in.
Oh, dude. And I even have the belt to make it look more golfy.
That's great. Like you seriously look like you work at a golf course right now.
You do?
Trevor Walker's last shot was so awful that this bird died in horror.
We'll say he's teeing off from the ladies' tees. The Dayton's
The name Steve.
Like working on a brownie.
Trevor looking to close the distance to the hole.
Eric, you've got to stop doing that. It's ridiculous.
Those wooden bars are just getting in the way.
It's not gonna stay in. So let's redo that.
Looks like we have a thief on our hands. Oh, and it looks like in a rare twist of fate, Day Day does pick up par.